This is Von Stigman, the business mechanic. I've been giving businesses tune-ups for decades now. How about this tune-up for your company? Let's get under the hood and talk about your performance reviews. This is the second in a series of videos regarding one of my pet peeves is poor performance reviews. Not that I've ever gotten any, how poorly they are conducted, how poorly they work for the employees. Leading off of video 1 in this series, we're going to start talking about my system, our system, and how to get your performance reviews to be effective. So, let's talk about why you want to change your system. This works for you because it accomplishes what you want to accomplish out of a performance review. It works for employees because they get feedback and understand what's expected of them and where they stand. They always will know how well you value them. It's hugely important to engagement and productivity. You'll get the conversation done and you'll get it out of the way, and it will be a pleasant interaction. How about that? Looking forward to sitting down and talking to your employees. It will stop avoidance. It'll improve behaviors. And by the way, the best companies on the planet utilize this system, and I'm going to implement it in your company. Companies like the ones that appear in the Fortune 100 Best Places to Work. Companies like Google, SAS, WLL Gore, which is Gore-Tex, Container Store, REI, Hyatt Hotels, all kinds of industries. Insurance, Aflac, Capital One I know very well, CarMax. This is their system. This is the way the best employers on the planet do it. Let's talk about how to set up that system. Determine competencies. What are competencies? So there's objectives, and then there is the subjective part of the performance review. These are the behaviors. These are the softer skills of the employee. What are some competencies you might talk about? Well, talk about teamwork, communication, internal leadership, compliance, self-improvement, work ethic, tenacity, things like that. Things that the softer skills that you want your employees to come in and do every day. Now the second part of this is to set numeric goals for your employees, KPIs if you will. The expectations of what you expect them to productivity-wise achieve. That could be sales, it could be productivity per hour, it could be customer service scores, it could be customer retention scores, safety, that sort of thing. Most important part of this is their numbers have to be tied back to how important it is for them to deliver their numbers, for the company to be able to deliver their numbers. You've got to tie the two together. You've got to align their performance with the company's performance so they get how important it is for them to be able to achieve what you expect out of them. Now, you've got to get all this onto a form. It's got to be conducted monthly. That's where I'm kicking the annual performance review to the curb. We're going to start doing reviews monthly. That's what I recommend. That's what the best companies on the planet do. It works in so many different ways. And it sounds like a ton more work, but the average manager each year spends about 20 plus hours during the annual performance review time. These monthly reviews, well, they may take a little more time each month. They're going to take you a couple hours depending on how many employees you have, 2 to 3 hours per month. But once we get through this whole series and get it designed for your workplace, you'll see how much more effective it is. It takes the dread out of it. It takes the fear of the employee blowing up on them or somebody crying or quitting during a review. It takes all that out of the equation because we're constantly talking to them about how they're doing. You're not putting things off. It eliminates the passive aggression that comes into the workplace. It continues to adhere the manager to the employee, that relationship. So, as a bonus, if you sign up for our high impact management training program, we'll design this form. We'll custom design this form for you so that we'll take what's important to your company from KPIs and the competencies, get that all onto a form, and show you exactly how to implement this, follow through with it, track it, and it's going to start giving you instant success. You're going to see improved sales, productivity, less turnover, and a much happier employee showing up every day. Less stress on the managers. Who doesn't want that? So, want to find out more? I hope so. Contact me, Vaughn Sigmund, The Business Mechanic. Share this video. Follow me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google+. Share my blog, share my podcast. Visit my website, vsigmund.com. It's V as in Victor, S as in Sam, I-G-M-O-N, vsigmund.com. Let's start a conversation. Thanks.